Hi, I'm Mani Subramani and I'm a faculty member in the Carlson School in the Information Systems Department. I've been doing research on knowledge-intensive tasks in organizations and studying the management of knowledge in organizations for many years, and I'm really excited about teaching this class on knowledge management for several reasons. For instance, we've been very good about teaching our students the view of organizations as engaging in repetitive processes that can be optimized and managed through information systems. But if you really think about the kinds of tasks that you do on a day-to-day basis, the most valuable tasks are those that draw on your specialized knowledge, on your intuition and judgments in making decisions. And these are not processes, but these are practices. And the management of knowledge in the execution of processes, I feel, is one of the most significant challenges in firms. And these are the topics that we're going to talk about in this class on knowledge management. This class on knowledge management is titled IDsc 6471. And let me give you a broad overview of the kinds of issues that we're going to be talking about. The central challenge in organizations is the strategic management of knowledge that creates competitive advantage. And there's a variety of challenges in doing that. Firstly, we're going to be talking about what kind of problems organizations have in managing the knowledge and what are some potential solutions. We're also going to be talking about some of the way the mechanisms that are available for knowledge management function and when they do well, and what are some of the limitations. And finally, I do want to talk about the role of information technology in organizational knowledge management, particularly with new technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and predictive analytics. And I do want to start giving you a little bit of a flavor of a hands-on experience in doing some of these things. Just to give you a broader picture, for instance, most often, managers think about codification, that's the ability to take organizational knowledge and create documents for reuse, as being one of the ways to solve knowledge management problems. And the alternative is, the reason it works is that it reduces uncertainty. When people have questions, they can directly access the knowledge. And on the other hand, you think of personalization, the ability to ask somebody else a question and seek help. The reason that works, it works best particularly when it reduces ambiguity. That is, if people are facing problems for which they don't really know what's the right approach or what's the right problem to solve for the situation at hand, personalization is better than codification. And one of the things I will talk about in class is how each of these knowledge strategies interacts with the business strategies of firms. For instance, codification is useful because it actually leads to greater efficiency. When people have questions, they can directly access a ready solution. And when it increases efficiency, it also reduces costs. And that's the kind of strategy for a consulting firm like Ernst & Young. But on the other hand, a firm like McKinsey is going to focus more on personalization because their value, the value that they bring to the table, is the ability to craft high-quality solutions that's customized for the specific client, rather than the reuse of the knowledge that they already have acquired from prior clients. So in a certain sense, there's an alignment between knowledge management strategies and firm strategies that we'll talk about. Here's how the class lays out. We have overall, you can think of it as in three parts. The first part, we explore different views of knowledge. Knowledge as a resource, knowledge as expertise, knowledge as processes, so that we get a broader understanding of the problem. Following which, we move to techniques for developing knowledge resources, what kind of knowledge practices help firms. And finally, we'll have also one part, the last couple of sessions, where we talk about managing the knowledge function. And I typically have guest speakers from outside who will come and talk about how they are doing it in their firm. So I also want to the role of technology has become more and more important, and I just want to make sure that I give you a flavor for a hands-on in doing some of this, and I want to be able to help you take some data sets and build some models so that you can do some predictive modeling. Not a huge depth of expertise, but just to give you a flavor of the kinds of capabilities that you will need to be effective and give you a head start on building these. So overall, again, I wanted to highlight that this is a class I'm really looking forward to teaching, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you.